Ocean born, I am the tide, moving slow, nowhere to hide. I'm on the storm, on the calm, on the crest. In my depths, I come to rest. Seaweed wraps me like a crown. Salt runs deep, breaking down. No need glitter, no need glare. I grow in silence, open bare. Pearls don't shine for hungry eyes. They chase the cut, they chase the light. Diamonds blur with borrowed fire, hard and bright, but never mine. Ocean born, I am the tide, moving slow, nowhere to hide. I'm the storm, the calm, I'm the crest. In my depths, I come to rest. You can keep the fire, keep the fight, chasing colors that draw blood from light. You want a bloom that bites back hard. I learned too late we held different cards. Your hands reach fast, they want the burn. Every lesson I don't need to learn. So I loosen what you try to own. Let the soil rest, let me grow alone. I don't need a sharpened touch. I don't need a bleed to feel enough. You're free to hunt the roses, thorned and loud. I bloom softer now, I bloom softer now. For hands that move like listening, hands that will never tear me down. wish you'll never see what opens only patiently. You're free to hunt the roses, thorned and proud. I bloom softer now, I bloom softer now, for fingers longing to be kind, for love that needs gentleness to shine. When the spirits go quiet and the wind forgets its name, candles burn without answers, dark and light becoming the same. I call out into the night, but nothing answers me. Only rhythm in my chest, only nameless shadows to see. If the altar's empty and bare tonight, still I will move towards the light. When the spirits are gone, when the ancestors are silent, art is the only magic left in our banishment. I trace signs on skin, bear my prayers, our heaven sent. Our heart leads us there, wondering where the spirits went. sisters are silent. Art is the only magic left in our banishment. I trace signs in the air. My prayers are heaven sent. Art leaves us bare, wondering where the spirits went. You drew the signs in every corner. Salt and smoke, you spoke my name. Whispered once into the ceiling, like power comes when framed the same. You said you wanted something sacred, something ancient, something true. But your eyes were already asking what a miracle should look like to you. You called me close, then lost your nerve. Like faith only works when it's earned. You summoned me with ciphers. I came when you called, manifest to do your bidding, but you don't see me at all. Did you not recognize me? Was I not what you choose? Were you hoping for a miracle with a face more like you? You wrapped your hunger up in ritual. Said my silence meant I'd stay. Every gift you placed before me had a price I couldn't pay. You say belief should speak your language, move your way, reflect your skin. But magic isn't meant to flatter. It rises what it's been. You wanted proof you could command, not truth that wouldn't take your hand. You summoned me with ciphers. I came when you called, manifest to do your bidding, but you don't see me at all. Did you not recognize me? Was I not what you choose? Were you hoping for a miracle with a face more like you? I don't bend to your reflection. I don't fit inside your frame. If you only trust what mirrors you, you never wanted magic, you wanted the same. trust the pull, I trust the change. To experience more, I dream more fearlessly. I build my world from possibility, from what could be, from what might be. Experience more, I dream more fearlessly. Every edge becomes a door when I imagine endlessly. Forgiveness doesn't mean I'm weak or that I'll turn the other cheek. I let it pass, I let it go, but I don't bloom where nothing grows. I carry heat beneath my skin, every fracture settling in. You won't rain from what you broke, but I learned how to live with smoke. Mercy isn't where I stay, it's just the ground I crossed away. Forgiveness doesn't make me soft, doesn't fill what you wore off. These cracks of mine, they hold the sun. I survive what you'd undone. I don't know you shade or rain, I don't need you whole again. I forgave but understand, I became the desert land. You thought kindness meant return, thought the fire would never burn, but every time I tried to bend, you took more than I could mend. Now my silence draws a line, not unkind, just defined. I don't grow the way I did, I learn which parts I keep hid. Peace is not an open door, it's knowing what I'm guarding for. Forgiveness doesn't make me soft, doesn't fill what you wore off. These cracks of mine, they hold the sun. I survive what you'd undone. I don't know you shade or rain, I don't need you whole again. I forgave but understand, I became the desert land. Even sand remembers weight, every footprint, every way. What you lost was never mine, I just learned to thrive in dry. Forgiveness doesn't make me soft, doesn't give you what you lost. I won't seal memories lightning in my chest. Cuts the dark, won't let me rest. Every thought a breaking wire. Every breath feeds the fire. I lie awake inside the sound. Thunder shaking underground. Time dissolves into the night. Blinking storms behind my eyes. If I crack the cage inside, will the noise finally subside? My memories lightning in my chest. How do I let it manifest? If I break it open wide, will the storm release its cry? I don't sleep, I only spin, circling the place I've been. If I tear the silence through, will the storm come clean and move? Every name I try to forget flares again like a thread. Old scenes spark against my skin, replaying where they've been. I feel the seconds lose the count. Every calm burns itself out. Dreams knock loud but never stay. They flicker, then they fade away. If I let the current run, will it end or come undone? My memories lightning in my chest. How do I let it manifest? If I break it open wide, will the storm release its cry? I don't sleep, I only spin, circling the place I've been. If I tear the silence through, will the storm come clean and move? I don't need the sky to fall, just a place to lose it all. If I bleed it into sound, maybe sleep will come around. My memories lightning in my chest, burning holes I can't suppress. If I open up the door, maybe it won't haunt me more. I don't sleep, I let it pour. Let the storm out on the floor. If I break the night in two, I might finally make it through. You draw a circle on the floor, say you've been safe like this before. Lines are wide around your feet, but you're still afraid of who you'll meet. You think the ritual's safe, what you never dare to name, 'cause some things don't stay outside.